Alright, here we are for match one, and I'm sure this is gonna be something. Yeah, I have not played Dragon's Maze in a long time. And the last time I did, I said I would never play it again. But I'm playing it for you guys, and I'm playing it for basically the fact that it was flashback drafts. I think next week we will do Vintage Cube for Wacky Wednesday, and then the week between Christmas and New Year's probably will just be some Momir matches, because I haven't played Momir in a good month or so, and it's a good video series that I can jam out a bit early and take a little bit of time off over the Christmas, New Year's holidays. But we'll see what our opponent's on. I'm definitely sure that somebody went heavy into Boros. We didn't see too many Boros cards going around. Then who knows what else we'll see. We have all of our colors. We have a turn 2 go away Cubit Torrent. We have a turn 2 Guild Mage into a turn 3 Battering Krasis, which seems fine, so I will keep that. Lead with that Guild Gate. Selesnya Guild Gate, eh? Guild Gate of my own. Mine's the Dragon's Maze one. Yours is the Return to Ravnica one. Really cool what they did with this. It's the zoomed in art. So you see this kind of temple up here. It's the tiny little temple in the middle of that image. Doorkeeper. Uh-oh. We're up against a Defensor mill deck. That's fun. Oh dear. Alright, well, we'll find a way to push through this. Let's drop a Guild Mage. Oh, our opponent F6'd through their turn. Probably by accident, I will assume. Alright, so I will come in for 2 and do a chump check here. I will think for a second. And then I will pass, saying, alright, I will not cast my combat trick that I totally have in my hand. I think we'll go Battering Krasis and then Centaur Healer, just so we get the evolve counter on the Krasis. Alright, so our opponent is Dimir Selesnya Azorius. Dimir Cluestone down, sounds good. Keening Apparition. Ooh, so we can actually do Keening Apparition, make this into a 3-2, and then Centaur Healer, make this into a 4-3. That sounds good to me. So let's drop the Keening Apparition. Get the evolve counter, and then swing in for 5, and we'll get in for 2. In for 5. And we've got to punish the enemy available. Ogre Jailbreaker. Alright, so that's a 4-4 that can attack as though it didn't have Defender. So, I believe what we'll do is we'll drop the Centaur Healer and then swing in. We'll unfortunately have to lose the Battering Krasis. But we take down the Jailbreaker, which is fine. Because then worst comes to worst, we can start making 4-4 lands and swinging in with them. And I have a feeling keeping defenders off the table is going to hurt his game plan. Key Rune, what do you become? A 2-2 Death Touch? 2-2 Death Touch for black-green, which he does have up. Good to know, good to know. So, I could come in with Team and kill the Key Rune with Punish the Enemy. I could make a land come in. Actually, I kind of like that. Make a land come in. He presumably trades with the land, Blocks there, I get in for 2, but I killed it. No. No, I like the plan of just punishing the key rune here. Yeah, let's do that. In with team. Ooh, doesn't even turn on the key rune. Okay. Okay. In that case, we might just finish off the doorkeeper. But I mean, he's not going to mill us out anytime soon, so maybe we don't do that. Huh. No, I think we just drop the key rune or the clue stone and then end a turn, sack it. I really expected him to turn on that key rune. You're gonna mill me for 1? Sure. See you, Molten Primordial. You actually would have been pretty cool. That would have been game ending if I top decked that. Alright, what's coming down? Sphinx of the Chimes. 5/6 flyer. Discard 2 non-land cards. Alright, so that's not happening. So 5/6 flyer. That's fine. That's totally fine. I would have liked to have had a Molten Primordial to take it, but that is fine. I will draw a card off the clue stone, though. We draw an Axebane Guardian and a mountain. Alright, well, I will come in with a Centaur Healer. And if he blocks with Sphinx, we get to kill the Sphinx. Presumably he must smell a trick, right? It's not just going to block with his win condition. Yeah, it's too smart for that. Too smart for us. Alright, so we'll drop an Axebane Guardian, and we will pass the turn. So what do we need to kill Sphinx? Do we have anything that can kill Sphinx? I don't think so. We just basically need to outrace him here. Take 5. Perilous Shadow. 0/4 with the Shade ability. Sure. So that's going to be a 2/6. Alright. Loxodon Smiter. Alright, so I think I will animate a land. Red, green, 1. And then we attack, leaving red 1, 2, 3. Oh, that doesn't leave us enough to punish the enemy. Alright, Alright, I guess we'll come in with Centaur Healer. I think we're in trouble. We don't have anything, we don't have a way of dealing with that. And that's going to get us. In with Healer. You're going to block there, sure, that's fine. We'll do that and that. And kill off your Doorkeeper. Opponent takes 3. We can drop Loxodon Smiter. And pass the turn. So our opponent's going to attack with the Sphinx. That's fine. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have like 17 coming back at our opponent's face. They can block 8 of it, which takes them to 3? Seems good. We need what? 4 mana to make 2 4/4s. So 1, 2, or sorry, 4 mana per creature, because 3 to create it and 1 to attack with. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can make 2 4/4s. We have successfully made our opponent stop attacking. So we have done that. So if we make 2 4/4s and we swing in, they block 2 4/4s. They take, or sorry, they block 3 4/4s. 2 of my lands plus the Loxodon. And they take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they go to 4. So they have to block the 4/4s, right? If they don't block a 4/4, they take, presuming they block the Guild Mage, they take 8, they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They go to 2. They go to 2 and still potentially die. That's a pain. We really don't have it. Alright, play land, pass the turn. I assume they're going to draw a card here, maybe? Although they are hurting on lands a bit. It's turn 10 and they have 4 lands. Virtually 6, but you know. So we have 10 mana available. Totally holding our opponent off. Alright, let's do 11 mana. I mean, if we get one more land, we can do it, I think, right? What you doing? No! That's not good. I needed that Guild Mage. Needed that. And we took a Sacred Foundry and a Forest off the top of our library. Thank you. Gellan Sphinx. 1/5, flying vigilance. When it attacks other creatures, get +1/+1 until end of turn. Ruh-roh. Blaze Commando. Sure, don't mind if I do. Do they get haste? They do get haste. Good to know. But I'm pretty sure we're done. I'm pretty sure we've lost this game at this point. We are just not going to... We're not going to outpace our opponent fast enough. With a 5/6 flyer, a 1/5 flying vigilance flyer, a shade. Ugh. Alright, I will take other creatures. Alright, I will take 1. I'd love if he sacks that Cluestone and we hit Soul Tithe. Or no, that wouldn't do it. Scab Clan Giant. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. If it fights Sphinx, it dies. If it fights... Or sorry, if it fights Sphinx with the Chimes, it dies. If it fights Gellan Sphinx, it lives. If it fights Shadow, he can pump it and it dies. That's real bad. Oh, it's real bad. We have a 33% chance of our Scab Clan Giant not dying. The alternative here is like we attack in with the Centaur Healer. And he blocks with something, and then the Scab Clan Giant has a 33% chance of finishing it off. Ugh. Alright. This is a terrible idea, but I don't see us winning this game anyways, so we are gonna come in with the Centaur Healer. hope he blocks with the Sphinx of the Chimes, and then hope Scab Clan Giant fights Sphinx of the Chimes. Ah. Gonna pump it twice. This is such a bad idea. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. Alright. Tell me just how bad it is. I guess the target isn't chosen until resolution, so he won't even know. Oh, no, it is chosen now. And it is the Perilous Shadow. So we are going to deal 7. And it's going to live. And actually kill my Scab Clan Giant. Oh, unfortunate. Why couldn't you fight the Jellin Sphinx? Oh, boy. That was entertaining. Alright, I'm assuming some attacks are going to happen here. Because we aren't doing much. In for 1. You got it. Still nothing, eh? I have a Rubbleback Rhino. That doesn't do me much good. Yeah, I really don't know how we win this. What you doing? Skyline Predator, yay. Man, our opponent's Doorkeeper is basically the thing that kept them alive long enough to not just die. Alright, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We go to 5. So we're dead in the air next turn, so we're going to flunge in anyways. Tristani's Summoner. You get a 1-1, a 2-2, a 3-3, and a 4-4. Fun. We're not even going to flunge. We're just going to concede. That was miserable. That sucked a lot. Can we do anything against that? Sorry, I just punched the mic there. I don't know if we can do anything. Naturalize does kill an artifact. I wouldn't mind killing his key runes and whatnot. Throw that in over... maybe over a Boros Charm? Like, Boros Charm isn't amazing. Clear a path... arguably could be playable. We only saw 2 defenders, though. Yeah, I think we just go back in, but... well, maybe Steeple Rock has a place. His flyers are all really big, though. Like, Steeple Rock would die to every single one and not even trade. No, it doesn't seem good. Alright, let's go in with that. See what we can do. I would love to play first. I am fine with this hand. We've got a healer on turn 3. Naturalize to take him off his fixing early. Drop a forest past the turn. Oh, Guildgate on time. Hey, Soul Tithe, how's it going? Let's turn off that auto yield that I just put on, because maybe we want to naturalize a rock. I think the key runes are all 3, though, just like the cluestones are. Alright, healer or cluestone? Healer or cluestone? I think cluestone, because if we hit a land, we've got a giant next turn. So yeah, let's do cluestone here. Bane Alley Broker. It would be a shame if that had to fight a giant. true shame. I didn't count right. I did not count right at all. It would be a shame if it got to live. I could put a soul tithe on it. He'd either have to pay for it or time walk. It's not great though. It's fine, but it's not great. So no, I don't think we'll soul tithe that. We need to get the attacks in before the flyers come down, though. Ogre Jailbreaker. That seems like an okay soul tithe target if we don't hit giant mana this turn. We do not, but we do hit a Syndic of Tithes. So Extort is any spell? Any spell. So we will go Syndic, Soul Tithe, Extort. Yes. 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 Pay the white mana. There we go. Drain him for 1. Soul Tithe on the Jailbreaker. He's going to have to either lose it or time walk himself a few turns. He's going to Broker, I assume. Yep. So he draws a card and then exiles it face, or draws a card and then exile a card from his hand face down. And then someday he can get a card back. It's a very interesting card. It can actually be fairly useful. But it required a way more dirtling than Gatecrash allowed. He's not going to pay for it. Just throws it away. Sided in this Naturalize, we are never going to see a Mana Rock on his side, are we? Gellan Sphinx. What a pain. Well, there's a land. So I guess we will Scab Clan and hope we hit the Broker. Well, actually, we may as well come in with both things. Because that way, if Scab Clan does hit the Sphinx, it does die if it blocks here. Come on, Sphinx. Hit the Sphinx. We don't have Extort mana, unfortunately. Hit the Sphinx, hit the Sphinx, hit the Sphinx. Yeah, hit the Sphinx. All right. Draw a card, exile a card. You got it. Hit a land and we get to Molten Primordial next turn. What you got? Another Ogre Jailbreaker, okay. I would like to Molten Primordial that. Guildgate. Not gonna happen. Alright, so we can come in with our giant and feel totally safe doing that. Well, probably totally safe. I say before I get totally blown out. Nope, we get in for 4. Sweet. Alright, so next turn we can Primordial. Take control of whatever he plays, assuming this Jailbreaker attacks. Does it get anything? Target creature on tap haste. So no trample or anything. But could be game ending. For some reason I thought it was random like everything else, but no, it's definitely not. Kingpin's Pet, eh? You should attack with that Jailbreaker. Aww. Alright, do I want to... If I Clue Stone, I lose the mana for... I really lose the mana because I need the red. So we can Molten Primordial, take the Jailbreaker. Attack with Team. He can block and kill that. But he would take He would take a lot. Sorry about that. I had a cough there. All right, well, let's see what we draw. It's a forest. All right. So if we take the Jailbreaker, let's assume that he blocks the Primordial and blocks that. He takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Goes to 4. Well, I like it. We need to do something. And we need to do something fast before he starts really building up. So we'll extort for 1. We will steal the Jailbreaker. BS. Psychic Strike. Alright, no Molten Primordial. That's a pain in the butt. In with the Giant. Takes 4. Alright. That suggests to me that we are going to get run over by flyers starting right now. Right now. Hit me for 6. Ooh, nothing. Okay. 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 I can work with this. Aerial maneuvers, eh? Seems decent. I will actually... Will I main phase draw a card? No. I will come in with Scabby and Healer. One of them's going to fly in first strike. Not that the flying is going to matter here, because it will be post blocks. Yeah, you're going to fly and get first strike. And we're going to extort. Down to 7. Scabby will take you to 3. Aw, what else do you have? Is there an instant speed bounce spell in Dragon's Maze? Putrefy. Ew. See ya, Scab Clan Giant. Nice knowing ya. Nice knowing ya. Well, we killed the Jailbreaker, though. He's down to 1 card in hand, and we have a creature that can attack. He does have many cards to draw. If they're good cards or not, who knows? Ooh, returning a card. In for 2, you got it. It's going to feel really bad if I sack this Cluestone and draw Annihilating Fire. Oh, stupid Tristani Summoner. Stupid, stupid card. Yeah, you got it. You get a 1/1, a 2/2, a 3/3, and a 4/4. I will Cluestone. Forest. On top is a Blaze Commando. Well, that deals with the 4/4 at least. Extort. But I think unless we somehow do something, we lose this game as well. Yeah, our deck wasn't fast enough, unfortunately. And then once your opponent's dropping 4 creatures on the board for 7 mana, you're kind of toast. Tristani's Summoner was ridiculous. I guess we need to trade, right? Well, we're at 23. No, I'll take 6 this time. This time. Damn it. Oh, I don't even have a target for it. Alright. See ya, Naturalize. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Super unfortunate. I think our deck was fun. And again, yeah, whatever. You know my usual complaint about these. These really should be Swiss. Please let everybody who's involved know that these should be Swiss, because single elimination is the absolute fun police. Absolute fun police. Alright, so we're going to have to trade Rhino for Commando. Might have to trade Centaur for Centaur. I will trade. Got a trick? No trick. But we take 4 Cluestone, but I wanted to naturalize that. Alright, I'm not sure if we have any outs whatsoever. Also, where is our opponent's flyers? Has all the Cluestones now that my naturalize is gone. We get an Axebane Guardian. And extort. And pass the turn. Yeah, we don't have anything really. Maze Sentinel could help. That would block almost everything, except for the flyers, of course. Cool thing with Bane Alley Broker is maybe he had, you know, that giant Sphinx in his opening hand. He can throw it under here, draw a card, and then bring it back when he has time. It's risky, because if I had a way of killing this broker, you would lose those cards, but if you don't have the answer, it's decent. A team, that doesn't feel like a trap at all. Show me the trap. Creatures control. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Also, boy, do fuse cards look ugly when they're being cast. Down to 4, and that's gonna be a loss. On top, we have a Sacred Foundry. I will pay 2, and then concede the game. Boy, that sucked a lot. I liked our deck. I think our deck was pretty fun. Our opponent's deck was really good late game, though, so we did falter there. Definitely give Dragon's Maze a try if you think that looked interesting, but I will warn you, it's not great. It's not one of the formats that people talk about in positive light. It's better than Gatecrash, but not by too much. Again, as always, I absolutely friggin' hate that these are single elimination. I think it was a stupid decision on Wizards' part to do that. If you're trying to get nostalgia going and have players enjoy old formats, it really needs to be Swiss. So let Lee Sharp, let everybody know, continue letting them know, because they will dig their heels in for a little while and say, no, it's better this way. But if they hear enough feedback and enough persistent feedback, they may realize how stupid the decision was. But this is probably going to be the last flashback draft. We have no idea what they're doing next year for flashback drafts. They have not announced it yet. Hopefully they do them Swiss or something like that. But as I said, next Wacky Wednesday will be Vintage Cube, where hopefully we don't go mono green. We always go mono green. And then the week after that will be Momir Vig, good old Momir Basics, so stay tuned for that. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. You can find me on Twitter at @TheManaLeek. That's L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not the card. You can also find me at twitch.tv/TheManaLeek, facebook.com/TheManaLeek, and patreon.com/TheManaLeek. If you want to support me there, you can sponsor drafts where you get all the cards that I drafted. If you donate $60 over the lifetime of your patronage, if that's over 1 month or if that's over 60 months at $1, whenever you hit $60 total, you will get the Mana Leek playmat sent out to you. So definitely check that out there. There's a few other reward tiers, such as the patron stream, where you will actually get to chat with me and see updates, and I'll be posting my set reviews there early. Basically the spreadsheets that I do, that I have all my notes for when I actually record, you'll have access to those for the entire time that I'm doing that. So starting probably in the next couple of days, I'll start those spreadsheets up. If you want to follow along as I make my initial notes, you can check that out. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.